and that was my connection with God. I hadn't found a church that I was going to regularly in Spain yet, so I thought that I should probably try to do that. Luckily, I was connected through a church called Trinity, which was downtown, in downtown Spain, or downtown Madrid, excuse me. And I was connected with this church through university, and that is an international Christian fellowship that I'm involved with at Marquette and was kind of involved with in Spain. So my first time going to this church was October 19th of 2014, and I didn't quite make it to church, and I'll tell you why. I was hit by a car. I don't remember anything from that day. I don't remember the accident. I wasn't a bystander, so I can't tell you whose fault it was, if I was jaywalking or if this car was just out of control. Regardless, I was hit. I was really injured. I sustained a traumatic brain injury and was brought to the nearest hospital. Luckily, this hospital was the place to be. It was really good it was a really good trauma center, and my surgeon was one of the best people that I've ever met, not only because of his medical talent, but of his care and compassion for his patients. And he was able to save my life, basically, and his team, but he wasn't alone in doing that. The story of what happened to me traveled back home. Marquette had to contact my parents and my family and tell them what happened. And so they were surrounded by great people from the very beginning, in the times that were really, really hard. For them, I can't even imagine what that must have been like. But I'm still here, and that is thanks to the community that we were surrounded with here in Aurora and over in Spain. West High has been so incredible. When I graduated in 2012, a lot of these students weren't here yet, but they surrounded my family and me like nothing you could have ever imagined. They prayed for me. They made t-shirts and bracelets and raked the leaves in our house, and my parents were gone, and did everything that they possibly could. And I am so thankful for what they did. I was reading the book of 1 John, and this was actually the first story, or the chapter of the Bible that was being read when I finally did make it to Trinity. After my time in the hospital, I was released, had some time left in Spain, just for recovery and checkups with the doctors, but I finally made it back to Trinity, the church that I was planning on going to from the very beginning, and they read from the book of 1 John, where John is kind of explaining the love and the light of God, and if our God is so full of love and light, then what are we, who are we to be? And this is what it says. By this we know love, that he laid down for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers. But if anyone has the world's good and sees his brother in need, yet closes his heart against him, how does God's love abide in him? Little children, let us not love in word or talk, but in deed and in truth. And I just want to say that the things that people have done for me and are continuing to doing with Fresh Start and all over in our community have been nothing but deed and truth through their faith. One of the benefits to I'm not sitting up in front here, but I'm sitting in the back, and I'm able to see everyone worship together, and everyone can comfort each other and pray for each other and with each other, and just bring people closer to the Lord, which has been everything that you guys have done for me. And I'm so, so thankful for all that you are doing, that you continue to do. So, amen. Let's continue.